Morning, boys. A bit earlier than usual. It's 4 a.m. I'm going to show you guys how I'm waking up 4 a.m. every day, how it's helping me get towards my goals. So yeah, I'm going to go make my bed now, go make wudu, pray, and really get after it. What I do every night, I'll make a task list the night before, and I break that down into a 4-step morning routine. Now, when I was first starting, it was a 4-step morning routine. Now it's like 6 things. So, morning, boys. So it is 4:30. I know I've got some old granny alarm clock. I don't know why I've still got the same one, but it does the job. It tells me the time, so I don't care. But I've just finished Fajr prayer. So, my morning routine. If you guys don't know me, my name's Hassan. If you're new to the channel, over the past couple of years, I've quit all the vices. I used to be severely addicted to drugs, down a bad path of degeneracy, and I had a lot of potential, and I knew that I could do well in life. I had family always telling me that I was squandering my potential, so they wanted me to go down a corporate route. I didn't want that, and I wanted to start a business, so I started a sales agency 6 months after I finished uni and scaled that up to 7 figures in revenue. We didn't get paid for a lot of that, but I can get into that another time. But yeah, over the past year I've been running that sales agency, and now I've come on here and I want to obviously share everything that I've learned, all of the lessons that have helped me become who I am today, and what's helped me understand that we need to become more than just money. So how I'm developing myself into a man that's worth more than just money. And this morning routine is a pivotal part of that, because when I was addicted to the drugs and stuff, I had no process. I used to wake up whenever, sleep whenever, did whatever I wanted to do. I followed the desires of my body, of my mind, and it got me nowhere. Chased pleasure over purpose, and now it's always purpose over pleasure. So yeah, at 4 a.m. wake up. I've been to bed at 11. The reason I'm getting up at 4 now is because, one, I like getting up early anyway. Like for the past 6 months I've been waking up about 5, half 5, inconsistently, yes, but there's been periods of consistency. But now I've got so much to do, and I'm really scaling my business, both online, and I'm getting paid decently from the sales agency, that basically the UK prayer times, the night prayer, it shows at 11 p.m, and the morning prayer fajr is at 4 a.m. And then look, it's already light outside, so time's finishing. So I had to just make this sacrifice for the next month. These times are messed up, so I can get 5 hours sleep in between Isha and Fajr, the night prayers, and that kind of aligns with the season of growth that I'm going through now in my business. So I don't mind sacrificing the sleep, and now that I've started waking up at 4 consistently every day for the past over a week, I've noticed the amount of peace. There's so much peace, you can get so much more done, and it's amazing. So yeah, I can't wake up at 4 a.m. without a process. So the first thing I did, made my bed. Then I went and washed, made wudu. The water on my face really wakes me up, gets me going. And then prayed, because there's no success without prayer. So just pray for everything I want to achieve, long term and today. And yeah, now I'm sat down at my desk. I'm going to read some Quran. I'm going to drink the litre of water that I've got there. And I'm going to do 50 push-ups like I do every single morning. 50 push-ups a morning. I had people say to me before, oh, isn't that bad for muscle growth? 50 push-ups a morning, every morning, is not going to ruin your muscle growth. It's such a negligible amount, but it really gets me in that flow state. The blood oxidation gets my mind going, ready to attack. So I'm going to drink this water now, do the push-ups, read the Quran, and then go into the gym for a back and bicep session. I had a lot of carbs last night, so I'd normally do fasted cardio in the morning, but I'm going for a bike ride later with my dad. So I'm going to hit my weight session fasted, but I've got all the carbs in my system, so we're good. Double stack in the water this morning. Wow. You guys need to see how beautiful this is. Hop in the Rami rocket. Look at this unit here. Jeez. Genuinely, the mornings in summer are so peaceful. Like, I'm out in a t-shirt and shorts. It's probably going to rain later today. It's typical UK fashion, but even when I used to do these wake-ups in the winter, it was still beautiful. I was still just getting after it, after everyone. The sun was coming up with me. Now the sun's already up, but wow. It's worth sacrificing the sleep. Oh yeah, so many people are going to get on to me about sacrificing sleep and that kind of stuff. If I really need it, I'll get a nap later in the day. If I've just had a big carb meal and my body's going to be digesting food and I'm not working. But I'm 23. I'm turning 24 soon. I'm never going to be this young again. So when else am I going to sacrifice the sleep? Like, we've been given this short time on earth. I want to use it building the most that I can. I want to become the most productive, the most successful, the most closest to God, and just have the most impact that I can, because that's what we're here for. Try and move the way to our world to our way of thinking, and genuinely make the world a better place in whatever way we can. But yeah, I never used to have this discipline. I never used to. And people always used to tell me that once I got my discipline in check, one of my friends told me like 5 years ago, once I get my discipline in check, I'll do really well. And he was right. I'm not friends with him now. Friendships fizzle out as you get older, but it was really good advice, and it's stuck true. Once you get a bit of discipline and routine and structure for your life, you'll understand how much you're actually capable of. Like, there's no secret way to make money. There's no secret way to one business model that's going to get you to 10k a month. That's what all these gurus online are going to tell you. The only way you actually get there is by the development every day. I'm not saying 4 a.m. wake-ups make you a millionaire, but they force a level of development that you wouldn't get through not doing this. And it gives me... No one wakes up at 4 a.m. to scroll. Like, I've woken up at 4 a.m. I'm going to go gym and then I'm going to work, because I'm not putting myself through pain for nothing. But yeah, our level of development is the only way that we actually see continued success, and that's the only way you're actually fulfilled. If I gave you £1 million right now, you might think, oh yeah, well, I'd go and buy this crypto, I'd go and buy this yacht and all this kind of stuff. No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't be happy. You'd literally be depressed, because you've not earned it. It's through earning it and the pursuit and the hardship that we find fulfillment, and that's where our progress comes from. And then you can replicate it again and again and again and again. I love this, boys. I love this development. I love getting better every day. I love being the best one that I can be, and I know that I can afford the best life for me and my family, my future wife, my future kids or wives. And I want to be the best for Allah as well. So yeah, I'm gonna head to the gym now, back and buys, and then I'm gonna keep this video short today, so I'll show you guys what I'm eating after, and then I'm gonna get straight to work. Take you guys with me then, and then yeah, see you shortly. Feeling new, feeling nice, ready to go time today. So it's 6:35 and I've just finished the gym. 6:35. And normally I'd be finished at about 6, maybe a bit earlier, because I normally just do my cardio, but today was weights. And just knowing I've already got that head start, now I'm going to go conquer, now I'm going to go lock in. Deep work, then go for that bike ride, then more deep work, and I can just get so much more done, because I've got that level of edge. I've got that edge, and it's so beautiful on these mornings, genuinely. So much serenity, taking nature, and it affords me more freedom in the rest of my days. Like, let's say I wanted to go out for a walk, I can. Let's say that I want to go out for dinner, I don't feel as bad or time constrained, because I know that I'm using my mornings to good use. So yeah, back when I was running my sales agency last year, I had no wake up time, I had no structure, and I ended up getting fat. I wasn't taking the gym properly. Now I can actually focus when I go in the gym, and sometimes I go most of the times I go twice a day, cardio and then weight session. And when I had my sales agency in full force, I didn't care about the gym. I'd be in the gym for half an hour, just kind of dossing around on my phone, like just working still. And yeah, there was no separation between my time and anyone else's. Like, if I was awake, I was working. I was just replying to people. Wake up at like 8 or 9 a.m. and then work, and then go gym at like 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. and then I'd still be working, trying to sort stuff out for the next day. It was just chaos. You need a level of structure, routine and discipline, because that's what trickles on into the rest of your life. That's why I got fat. That's why my business didn't make as much money as I wanted it to last year, because I had no structure. And your business only gets as far as you have to overcome all of your limitations before you want to see success. So that's the biggest lesson I learned. So I'm gonna head back now, show you guys what I'm eating, and then get to work. So see you guys shortly. At 6:45, I'm about to head inside now, and I'll show you guys how I actually wake up at 4 a.m. because it's not as easy as just setting an alarm and you get up. There's a methodology behind it, and once you crack it, you will be able to achieve anything in this life, because it's the hardest things, the things that you find the hardest. Once you master them, then everything else in your life naturally becomes easier. In the Quran, Allah says, with hardship comes ease. Verily, with hardship comes ease. So put yourself through the hardship, and then everything else in your life gets easier, and there's nothing you can't accomplish. So I'll take you through exactly how I do this. Alright, so we're back at the desk now. I'll take you guys through how I actually wake up. So for the past 2 years, since I quit all my vices and formed some structure for my life, because I defined my goals, who I wanted to be, and then I worked endlessly every day to get there. So what I used to do is I used to make a tasks list every night, and I still do this, but it used to just be like 15 things I wanted to accomplish, and I'd write that the night before I go to sleep, so that I'm going into the day with a vision and a goal, a plan of attack. And I still do a task list. Only within the past 6 months I've broken it down into a more structure, because I didn't used to do a morning routine. So I used to wake up and immediately go on my phone, immediately start replying to people and trying to work on the business, and it would just lead to just disorganized work throughout the day. I couldn't really focus on long tasks. I'd just be taking calls or sending voice notes, so that when it came to actually doing deep work, I really struggled. So, and that's when I had no wake up time, no structure, and obviously my business suffered. So as soon as I got my structure in place, that's when I started seeing results. So I'll show you one of the task lists I used to make actually. Dun, dun, dun. 25th of the 6th, 2023. Oh my God. Wow. This is one of my task lists from 2024 when I was running my business. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. I gave myself 50 tasks for a day, and I wondered why I wasn't seeing the results I wanted in my business, because I was probably doing all of those to a low standard, not the standard that was required. And that's crazy. I didn't even know that. I wanted to show you this. So this was one of the first task lists I ever made. 3 videos, HS. I was doing affiliate marketing for HS Tiki Toki and Andrew Tate. Cardio and abs punishment. I was getting shredded. This is when I was still on the a big gym before I let it go the next year. Chest and back, count money and decide plan, learn Surah Falak, clean eating, chapter 5, laws of power. So I started doing that. I started doing the task list, going into my day with like purpose and what I actually wanted to achieve. And then running my business, I just gave myself so much to do. I would never look up from my phone. I would literally just always be typing, always doing something. And yes, it was great. It taught me so much like work ethic and discipline and output. It made me realize how much I could do. But I couldn't focus on like deep work. It was more just like raw action, raw output. And I think you do need that in your first development stages. But when I got this full-on process down, that's what helped me grow. So what I do every night, I'll make a task list the night before, and I break that down into a 4-step morning routine. Now when I was first starting, it was a 4-step morning routine. Now it's like 6 things. So, and this was actually kind of taught to me by one of the coaches I've got at the minute. So if you see here, I need to tick all these off, but woke up at 4 a.m, prayed Fajr and Tahajjud, hydrated, did my wudu, read my Quran, made my bed, 50 push-ups. Then that gets me in full flow state for the morning, because I've already won 6 things. And because I'm writing that the night before I go to bed, I'm visualizing doing that. And then I'm visualizing going outside, and it's that beautiful flipping summer morning, and I'm going to go hit a sick gym session, and how I'm going to execute on all my goals afterwards. So I get off my phone at least half an hour before I go to bed, and I'll give myself time to think. Because when I was doing the task list of the 50 tasks, like you just saw, 25th of June 2024, which is nearly a year ago today, I didn't think, because I operated under the framework of do more, think less, and that's good, and it helps you achieve high output. But sometimes you need to think, you need to reflect. I lost myself that year. I forgot who I was, because I forgot about my development, and naturally my business suffered, and I suffered, and my relationship with God suffered, and my relationships and my family suffered, because I wasn't developing anymore. I was only developing in my business. And cool, I've got those skills now, but now I'm able to put them to good use. Now I'm able to be an actual productive human, and now I'm able to become more successful in all realms, become worth more than just money. And when you become worth more than just money, money starts to come to you. So alhamdulillah for the growth. But yeah, 4-step morning routine, and then I'll do 5 or more daily tasks. So right today I've got 7 tasks, and yeah, and you also want to set goals for yourself. So I've got on my whiteboard there, should be 5 goals, but I've got more now. Goals that I want to achieve in the next 3 to 6 months, and you want to do these mainly based on input. So the things that you need to do to get there. For example, let's say you want to start a business. All right, well, I'm going to research this much about business, I'm going to outreach to these many people, and you can write down your actual goal there as well, but break it down into steps, how you're going to get there, and then you can refine that. But once you move with direction, once you move with purpose, once you move with clarity, every single day is just about executing. Every single day is just about getting better, sharpening those tools. And that's how you wake up at 4 a.m. That's how you do things that you don't want to do. That's how you build the man that's worth more than money and moves with purpose, clarity, and structure every single day. And that's where we find true fulfillment. When I was just chasing the business and only focused on money, I got less of it because I was putting it on a pedestal and I forgot about my growth. So focus on your actual development, focusing on building the man, focus on building the man who can achieve anything, and naturally you'll succeed, boys. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat now and then get to work for the next few hours. So for the food, we've got chili con carne and rice. The only things I'll really eat are either ground beef, ground mince, or chicken breast, and then tuna. And I'll just alternate between those. And I wouldn't normally be eating this early. I'll normally delay my meal till about at least 2 p.m. whenever I'm fueling up before a workout, but because I've trained my weights, I need to get that food in now, and then I'll probably eat one more meal, high protein, the rest of the day. So yeah, hope you guys understand the methodology behind the early wake up, how it's helping me get towards where I need to go, because it's 7 a.m. and I've already done a workout, I've already done my morning routine, I've already spoke with God, I'm about to go eat and then lock in all day for the work and then whatever else I need to do as well. Your life is about building fulfillment beyond just money, because even when I've got money, I want to be doubling down on this, because this is where we find true fulfillment, true success, is doing the hard things that other people don't want to do, actually developing ourselves and finding purpose. Like, I would never be here without Allah, I would never be here without bettering myself. So yeah, to any of you watching, you guys, maybe you're just starting out in business, or you want to, or you need purpose and direction, just check out the rest of my videos. I think I help quite a lot with that. I've got more sick videos coming over the past year, showing next few days, showing how I actually changed my life around. And if you guys are making money but you're looking for that purpose and direction, definitely try this morning routine, and follow me on Instagram as well. That's where you can see me doing this stuff on a day-to-day, so you know I'm not just doing it for one YouTube video. But yeah, love you boys, keep pushing, let's smash this year.